Hi, my beautiful, my handsome Libra women and men out there. I'm laquannadivine, and I'm here to bring forth your September spiritual guidance. Now, if you're new to my channel, welcome. What I like to do here is give you tools to help you navigate the month. I also look at your energy and see what's going on with you. Also may pick up on some energy that is around you. So keep that in mind when you're listening. Also keep in mind that these messages are general messages and not every message may resonate with you, but it will very well resonate with the others that need those particular messages, all right? So only take the messages that do resonate with you. With that being said, before we do get into the reading, I'm going to go ahead, ring my singing bell, and ask you guys to take a nice, beautiful, deep breath in with me. So that way we can center ourselves and get ready for the messages that are going to come forth. I already pulled 3 surrender cards for you, and I already pulled to see what your energy was going to be like. So let's go ahead and take a nice, beautiful, deep breath in on a count of 3. 1, 2, and 3. Now breathe. Now, right off the bat, dear Libras, the very first surrender card that came out was surrender fear. So for those of you who are dealing with any kind of fears, Spirit is wanting you to know that you need to let go of any fearful stories that you may have been telling yourself, any negative thoughts that you may have had. And instead of focusing on the negative or focusing on your fear, face your fear, learn to empower yourself. And also, Spirit is saying to focus on any solutions, all right? And that when you do come up with these solutions, celebrate every baby step that you made forward to overcome these particular fears that you have, all right? And for some of you, being that I see the setting limits and the people pleasing, for some of you, I feel like it's your fear of what other people may say if you tell them no. Because with the card about surrendering the habit of people pleasing, for those of you who know how to be 100 with yourself, and you know that in some kind of way, shape or form, that you tend to people please, Spirit is really asking you to take a look at that this month and see how you cannot people please, because you need to set limits, all right? And this particular card about setting limits says it's healthy to set boundaries in your relationships. So practice expressing your needs. And remember that no is a complete sentence. So you need to remember this month, dear Libra, to say no, all right? Don't focus on people pleasing. Don't put your own needs on the back burner for other people, all right? Especially if that's something that you do excessively, especially if that is something that other people know, all right? You've been being a people pleaser so long, or you've been being a yes man so long, that these people call you up because they know you're going to say yeah. This is literally being taken advantage of. Don't allow people to take advantage of you, dear Libra. All right? Surrender the habit of people pleasing. Speak your needs and be true to yourself. Focus on your own happiness instead of always trying to make everyone else happy. All right? So for those of you who know you need to start saying no, say no. All right? For those of you who know you have particular fears that you need to overcome, work on overcoming those fears. Don't let them fears hold you back, because if you give in to the fear, that's exactly what it would do. Hold you back, all right? So, I already pulled a card as far as your energy goes. We got the 3 of Pentacles. The 3 of Pentacles is about knowing how to be a team player. Now, let me tell y'all something. You can be a team player and still utilize that word no. All right? Some of you guys need to utilize that word no when you're working on a team, but really all the work on you. You know what I'm saying? Some of you guys have been working extremely, extremely hard. All right. And it's really because you've been having a hard time saying no. Don't allow other people to make you feel obligated to say yes. Oh, I have to say yes because they did X, Y, Z for me and blah, blah. No, 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 no. Spirit wouldn't even be telling you to set limits and stop people pleasing if that's something that you wasn't doing in some kind of way. You know what I'm saying? So even though you're focused on being a team player, which is why some of you may be, you know what I'm saying, always saying yes, you need to look at people's motives behind the things that they do, okay? Because some of these people literally just try to take advantage of you because they know you're going to say yeah, you know? So Spirit is reminding you to like really keep an eye on that. And for those of you, because some of you have a fear that if you say no, that these people are not going to like you or they're not going to, you know, whatever. But if you fall out with somebody simply because you said no, then that means that person definitely has some selfish desires and they didn't have your best interest at heart. So take a look at that, Libra, all right? This is also the Three of Earth is also about your creativity. So I feel like for a lot of you, you're going to be tapping into a lot of your creative juices. And speaking of that, speaking of creativity, now on September 14th, it's the Pisces full moon. Pisces deals with the 12th house. It deals with the planet Neptune, which deals with your dreams, your inspiration, and spirituality. But following up on September 28th is your new moon, Libras. You have a new moon coming up. And you guys, if you're new to my channel, I'll let you guys know about the cycles of the moon, because anybody knows that a new moon is a time to mark a new beginning. And so I feel like by the time of your new moon, your creative juices are definitely going to be flowing. And it's happening in your sign, Libra. And Libra rules love and money. The sign of Venus. Venus is the planet of love and money. And your sign, Libra, rules that particular planet. So by the time the 28th gets here, you are going to have a completely new insight into what you feel is beneficial for you when it comes to love and money. All right? So keep that in mind for your new moon on the 28th. I feel like also your energy, the Three of Pentacles represents being a team player. Libra, you're a mutable sign. And I really feel like for the most part, you can be a team player, you know. And I feel like being a team player is going to benefit you. But for those of you who need to remember to say no, keep that in mind, because Spirit is like no people pleasing. All right. Let me see what else is going on with you. We had the Devil at the bottom of the deck. So some of you definitely are going to be tapping into your passion and your creativity this month. What other messages do you have for the Libras for September 2019? Queen of Cups. Yep. Now, this could be a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, woman or man around you in your life that's a key player for you this month. Or this could mean that this is the energy that you need to take on. And the Queen of Cups is very lighthearted and loving. This is a very lighthearted and loving person. This is someone who is affectionate as well. So it could be someone around you that's lighthearted and loving and affectionate. A Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer around you. We also have the Four of Wands. And the Four of Wands is about celebrating something. So I really feel like you guys could possibly be celebrating your success here, because we do have the Three of Pentacles. And this also is recognition. So a lot of you may be getting recognized on your job. You could be being recognized by your colleagues as well. They could be recognizing your hard work. If you're someone that has your own business, you could definitely be being... your clients could be spreading the word about your work and what you do. But for the most part, this is a celebratory energy. And you could definitely be celebrating, especially you guys do have a birthday. You know, your birthdays are coming up. Libra season is definitely coming up. So you guys are definitely going to be celebrating with the Four of Wands here, because this is celebration. And this could be your energy too while you're celebrating, just so happy about your accomplishments, because you guys are, some of you guys are definitely going to be being recognized on your job and in your business. So that's good to see that here for y'all. What else? And if you are involved when it comes to love, if you are involved with a Cancer, Libra, Scorpio, your mate is really going to support you. Really going to be supporting you. Not saying that if you aren't involved with a Libra, Scorpio, or Pisces that you're not going to be supported. I'm just saying that this energy here is present. So whoever is involved with a water sign is definitely going to be feeling supported by this person. Also, speaking of water, around the time of the Pisces full moon, you could definitely be getting a lot of revelation, because full moons bring about revelation. Full moons bring out secrets. Okay, things are revealed during full moons. So around the time of the 14th, the 13th or the 14th, you could be getting some revelation on some areas. That's too much. What else can you tell me for the Libras for September? But for the most part, Libra, the energy around you is positive. It's just some inner work that needs to be done on your part. For those of you who have fears and who have a hard time telling people no and stuff like that, Spirit wants you to work on that this month. I'm trying to move these cards over so y'all can see. But yeah, I definitely see you celebrating with the Four of Wands here. This is festive energy. This is also feeling stable too. This is also a stable environment as well. Oh, Lord. But here we go with somebody trying to be sneaky. I knew it. We got the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords represents some type of conflict. All right. And with this conflict coming, you see the Temperance card here? This represents a Sagittarius. So some of you, a Sagittarius could be beneficial in your life. So let me run down the key players real quick before I go on. We actually have most of the elements here, because we do have with the Three of Pentacles, that's more so earth energy. So that's Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And then we got Queen of Cups. That's Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. But then we have Temperance, and that represents a Sagittarius. So just keep in mind that those particular signs could be beneficial in your life this month. Also keep in mind that it may be some conflict. Somebody may be trying to prove a point to you, or just a lot of debating. And as a matter of fact, I'm glad this came out, because when I was meditating on you guys' energy earlier, I definitely picked up on somebody being petty. Just some petty stuff. You know, so don't even pay that no mind, because with the Temperance card here, the card of Sagittarius, this is a card of strength and just having balance. All right. You see how her foot, this is all about balance. And this is actually balance represents the scales, which represents you, Libra. But you see how her foot on this particular card, she has one foot in the water, right? And then her other foot is on the land. So this is being stable. Yes, you're able to share how you feel, but you're able to be grounded as well. So Spirit, with the Temperance card coming out behind the Five of Swords, and the Five of Swords definitely represents some type of conflict, some type of argument, some type of this could even be a heated debate. You know what I'm saying? This could be you debating someone. For all my people out there that like to debate. But the Temperance card coming out behind it is for you to keep your cool. Alright? Like, this is for you to keep a cool head. And with this energy being around you, that means you have the ability to keep a cool head whenever this little pettiness try to, you know what I'm saying, show its head this month. Alright? So definitely keep that in mind, all right? And it's funny because the Five of Swords is falling up under the Queen of Cups too. So that also means to just, sometimes stuff ain't even worth the energy, Libra. It really ain't. Like, sometimes that little petty stuff, it's just not even, it's not worth it. Like, so don't even give it your energy. And I feel like a lot of you is just going to be like, child, nobody got time for that. Like, I don't have time for that. I'm not even finna give that my energy. So for the most part, you're coming into this month with some creative ideas, some creative solutions. Some of you do have some little fears, but you need to do some positive reinforcing. You need to learn how to set limits and say no, and definitely no people pleasing. Let's get into love and see what's going on. Divine Source, Heavenly Angels, what messages do you have for the Libras? Libra, September 2019, love. Oh, snaps. A lot. We have religious factors, true love, heart-to-heart conversations, and it's safe for you to love. Okay, so for the most part, what I see here is those of you who are coupled up, there may be a need for you to have some heart-to-heart conversations with your significant other. You know that you really love this person with the true love card here. And it's just, and for some of you, this pettiness is coming from your significant other. It ain't even coming from, no friends or family members. Some of this pettiness is coming from your significant other, but that is why you guys are going to have some heart-to-heart conversations. Discuss your feelings with one another, which is why we have the Queen of Cups here. So, Libra, I know you're an air sign, but for this month, instead of being in your head about things, Spirit wants you to really tap into your feelings and how you feel about things this month. All right? There's definitely a need for you to keep your temper in check with the Temperance card here. All right? I definitely see you celebrating. I see you celebrating your birthday. I see you definitely going out and having fun. For some of you, when it comes to love, it says religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing or spiritual path. So, this could mean that you may meet someone. You could, for those of you who attend church, you could meet someone at church. You could be going to some type of metaphysical event and meet someone. Others of you just means that you want a partner that is, what they like to say, equally yoked with you. But this is definitely, for some of you, definitely my single people, you definitely just want someone that is equally yoked to you, that has kind of like the same spiritual or religious beliefs that you have. For some of you, that's what you're looking for. Some of you have already came across this person and you feel like this is true love for you. So Spirit is saying, like, it's safe for you to love. Open your heart to receiving that love, okay? And for those of you who have met this person, you could also be having some very heartfelt conversations. All right. For those of you who have closed yourself off to relationships and love, we do have, it's safe for you to love. And it's like, this is Spirit's way of telling you to open your heart. Be more open to the idea of having a relationship. But only if you feel like you've healed. Like, if you know that you haven't healed from a past relationship, then it wouldn't be smart to just jump into another relationship. But if you feel like you've healed from whatever issues that particular relationship brought up for you, then this is Spirit's way of letting you know, look, hey, it's safe. It's safe now. You can go out there and try it again. So open your heart to love. Go out there and mingle and meet people. All right. But for the most part, for those of you who are in committed relationships, I mostly just see you having some heart-to-heart conversations with your significant other. For some of you, it may be about some spiritual understanding that you have now. All right. Maybe your spouse was trying to get you to see something in the past about spirituality, but you didn't grasp it back then. But now you've been through some things that allowed you to grasp it, and you're going to be talking to them about that. Like, man, like, I didn't understand what you were meaning, you know, when you tried to come to me with X, Y, Z, but now I understand. And, you know, I just feel, for the most part, the energy surrounding you is very, very balanced. Very balanced, very understanding. Wanting to keep a cool head, wanting to be a team player. But that's why I see why Spirit said don't be a people pleaser, because for the most part, like, you just want balance and harmony around you, which can sometimes, like, if you're someone that just wants balance and harmony around you, it's easy to say yes just because, you know what I'm saying? Like, yes, man, just because, like, I want everything to be cool. But if there are situations that arise this month, dear Libra, where you need to say no, where you need you need to set those boundaries and say no, because you figure that, oh, this person think that I'm just supposed to say yeah every time, or there's a fear there that if you say no, they might not want to mess with you. Nah, if they don't want to mess with you no more, bump that, because that means they just had they just wanted their own selfish needs attended to, and they didn't care about you. So you may be finding out, and this some of you may say no to someone, because I just picked this up in Spirit. Some of you may end up getting into an argument because you tell somebody no. But don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. These two energies are around you. Now, these could be, like I tell y'all, these could be people around you, or these could be energies that you need to adopt for yourself with these particular situations, with these people that you're going to have to say no to, or that you should be saying no to, because you always say yes to them. All right. So it could be that you need to take on these qualities of gentleness and being balanced, or it could be a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, or a Sagittarius that is going to give you some good advice about dealing with these people you have to say no to, okay? So just keep that in mind. But there's definitely going to be some pettiness that tries to pop up for some of you, not all of you. But for the most part, and like I said, for some of you, this pettiness is coming from your significant other, which is why y'all gonna have to have these heart-to-heart conversations, tell each other how you feel about stuff, and just talk it out. Temperance is here, so whatever disagreements you have will be worked out. Now, for some of you, this may cause you to fall out, but if you end up falling out with these people, then you know what I'm saying? Now you know the real. I told y'all we got full moons coming up, and you got a new moon, so Spirit is really wanting to bring certain things to your attention, dear Libra, for you to just understand what you don't need to do going forward. All right? I'm going to go into my flower deck. See what other messages. This will be the last deck I go into. And once I'm done with this, that will conclude your reading. So let's see. Wow. Well, I didn't get to ask, but I'm going to keep single foil in mind. Divine source, heavenly angels, benevolent spirit guides. What other messages do you have that are going to keep the Libras on their highest spiritual path for September 2019? Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Cusp. Dandelion. This is about making a wish. Dandelion. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to see why single foil fell out. And then I'll go into dandelion. I'm going to just tell you what single foil means. Just in case single foil resonates with someone that's watching. Let me see. Single foil. Okay, single foil means to go wild. It means creativity and playfulness, freedom and liberation. It also means healing. It means luck. It means magic. It also means prophetic dreams. So some of you could be having some prophetic dreams this month. And it means wild joy. So for those of you, single foil might resonate with some of you. So I just wanted to read that. But let me go into the dandelion. Dandelion. Okay. Dandelion. Y'all see him? Y'all remember? Y'all let me know down in the comment section if you used to get these and make a wish and then blow them. I remember playing with these when I was a little kid. But dandelion means to make a wish. It also means animal protection, divination, happiness. Dandelion also means healing, and it means wishes. How do all children everywhere seem to know that you can make a wish come true by blowing the seeds off of a dandelion? Because it's true, and children are still inherently connected to the natural world and all of the magical wisdom it contains. But even if you don't blow the seeds off of a dandelion, simply envisioning the flower, either in its yellow blossom or fuzzy seed carnation, and tuning in to its energy, let me turn the page, can help align you with the energy of what you desire. But first you must determine what exactly you desire. Receiving this card indicates that it is high time you first become clear on what you like to experience with regard to what you have going on for the month of September, including any important details. Then visualize and feel the feelings associated with your desire fully, as if it were already manifested in the physical world. Finally, as if you were blowing seeds to the wind, release this visualization to the universe with complete trust and the easy expectation that your desire will blossom forth ideally and in perfect and divine timing. Please note that the universe always responds favorably when we tune in and choose to manifest an authentic desire. Let me read that one more time. Please note that the universe always responds favorably when we tune in and choose to manifest an authentic desire. As authentic desires are simply extensions of our souls, and our souls are one with the divine. You will know a desire is authentic if thinking about it makes your heart feel like it's soaring along the currents of a warm summer breeze. But if you aren't already aware of your authentic desire, how do you discover it? Simply bypass your linear thinking. Simply bypass your linear thinking mind and go straight to your soul, which is at one with pure potentiality and all possibilities. by saying to yourself, I don't know what I desire in this situation, but if I pretend for a moment that I do, it will be blah, blah, blah. Then, like a child, let yourself pretend. Let yourself pretend that if is a magic word. When it is used correctly, it brings us right into alignment with our soul's most beautiful vision for our future. Then, all we need to do is visualize, believe, release, and trust. In other words, make a wish. Libra, the following ideas and messages may apply to your situation that you find yourself going through for the month of September. Notice any that particularly call out to you as I read, dear Libra. The universe wants to grant your wish precisely, so be very clear about what you desire. If you knew exactly what you wanted to experience in this particular situation, what would it be? Do not give up on or compromise your true desires in this situation. Remember, that goes back to no people pleasing, saying no. Trust that the universe is abundant and desires to support you in every possible way. Remember that your thoughts and feelings create your reality. And so this goes back to the fear card. Okay? This goes back to when I was telling you guys in the beginning of the reading to check your thoughts. All right? Because most of the time the fear stems from our thoughts, our negative thoughts that we have. So for those of you who know that you got some fears that you need to face, work on those thoughts about that fear. Where does that fear come from? Does it come from low self-esteem? Does it come from not feeling that you're good enough? What is the underlying cause of that fear, dear Libra? All right? Remember that your thoughts and feelings create your reality. As such, place your attention on the imminent fulfillment of your wish and know that you are supported in every possible way. Remember, excuse me, I had to sneeze. Remember that manifestation requires not only clear visualization and belief, but also trust and release. Let go of your desire and trust that it is being perfectly fulfilled by divine orchestration. If you feel divinely guided to take an action, take it, but don't intervene in ways that feel ego-driven, desperate, or forced. The universe always says yes. Let your inner and outer dialogue be positive. All right, dear Libra? Let your inner and outer dialogue be positive, affirming, and specific. And it will only be a matter of time before your wishes and dreams manifest into form. Spend time with dandelion. Make a wish on a dandelion. Drink dandelion wine or take the homeopathic flower essence remedy. Well, well, well. It looks like Spirit is saying make a wish. Let it go and see how it manifests. I'm loving the energy around you. Remember, no people pleasing. Remember to say no when you know you need to say no. Remember to keep that temper under check, all right? Because it is going to be somebody that come with some petty stuff, some petty arguing. So just keep that in mind, dear Libra. And maybe somebody that get mad with you when you tell them no, okay? But remember, we are tending to our needs, Libra. You're tending to your needs, Libra, all right? So if you've been someone that always put other people before you, you get the short end of the stick and all that, no. All right? It's a need this month for you to focus on yourself. Remember, you do have a new moon coming up on September 28th. All right? So with all of that being said, continue to be a team player. I'm loving your energy. I'm loving that you're coming in this month very mutual. All right? Have those heart-to-heart conversations with your boo that need to be had for those of you who booed up. And for the most part, I'm feeling y'all turned up with this festive energy. This is some festive energy. This is having fun. You see them? You see them? They're like, hey, the party's over here. It's like they're waving in the air. Hey, the party's over here, guys. Come on back here. That's going to be y'all. Waving people down to come to your party. Yeah, the celebration over here, y'all. Come on. So, beautiful energy around you. Remember Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and Sagittarius energy this month. All right? And Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. With that being said, peace, love, and light to you. I'll catch you guys next month for your October spiritual guidance.